Hey everyone, today we talk about the Bitcoin and the Theta prior to crash and all-time high plan 2023. So I 3 days not upload the video because I have urgent matters, but today I upload another video and let's back to our business that okay, the first I want to talk about the Theta. So the Theta, the many of you afraid that the Theta cannot back to the all-time high. So the people who say that also happening in 2018. Also, the people say 2019. So the people who buy at the top in here, they are so depressed because the data going down over the Bitcoin value. So I'm using the Bitcoin so you gonna aware because the Bitcoin going to up for sure maybe Q4 this year or maybe next year. Therefore, if you compare the data against the Bitcoin, you can find that this is the top and this is the top. Therefore, after that, we have the bull run 2021. After hit this one, we are going downtrend, and the plan is that next year we're gonna going upgrade to new all-time high. And if you draw the Fibonacci from this one to this one, you can find that Fibonacci 2.24 in here, that this is the top. Exactly at this Fibonacci that already hit like the double top before we are going to down. Therefore, after this one, maybe in July or maybe uh, next week, that maybe there's going to be the small pump before we are continuing going down. And why? Because look in this moving average, the yellow, the orange one, look, since the June 2021 until now, the orange that we always stick to this orange one. Therefore, maybe we have the small pump this week or next week, and look, maybe we pump back to around just to here before we are continuing to unwind. That's why if you want to buy the dip, it's not the right time because maybe it's just like this one. Look, we have two green candle week before we are continue going downtrend. We have two green week before continue going downtrend. That's therefore you can may have two green week before you are continuing going downtrend, but be sure that the top, the new all-time high 2023 is coming, and the things that you need is time. That's the theta against Bitcoin. Therefore, the theta against USD going to up well. And what's the progress about now? And why I'm for sure that that's gonna be just the small retest to the bull market band before we are continuing downtrend. Because if you go to the Dow Jones, you can find Dow Jones. Look, you have the strong line break, the exponential moving average 21. This is the moving average in the weekly time frame, and this is the strong support and resistance. Previously, we have the strong support in here, support, strong support. But now, since this year, look, we have one, two, and two times retest to this moving average, and we are failed. Now, the question is that the last week we have the 6% increase in the Dow Jones. This week we have -1%. The question is, if you think that this is just big pump and this is just a retest and we gonna create all-time high, I'm not sure why, because you know that the FOMC still doing the quantitative tightening and the interest rate still high. That's why I think the inflation, they are still pushing the inflation down. Therefore, even if there is the retest in here, maybe just back to the 34, 33.7K for the Dow Jones before we are continuing going downtrend. Maybe in the mid or late July, potential the small cool down until the August. Why? Because since the July until the August, there is no FOMC meeting at that time, and most probably that since July until August we have the small cool down, and in the September always the red again. It's similar like what happening in 2021 in here. You can find that after in September going down trend in here maybe you can find look in here the July we have the July pump in here. After that we have the September dump in here. September dump before we are create new all-time high again. Therefore, until the July I think we are still in the downtrend, so we are still in downtrend. There is no different like what happened. You may think that 29K is the strong support, but this is the strong support that will break down. Same like what happened in 2018. You think that this is the strong support before we are have the dump in here. Therefore, I'm still waiting the dump in here. We may be retested in here. we always retest this white line. In here, we have strong support, retest before going up. Therefore, we have three times retest, 1, 2, and 3. Everything is failed, three times failed. Therefore, the fourth time, I'm not sure that we can successfully go up. Even the price of the Bitcoin back to the 36K or maybe 35K, that's the time for you to short your Bitcoin because yeah, market is still in the bad condition. Okay, just if you want to play the dip, I'm still waiting to 22%, 22K because you know 22K is the exponential moving average 200 week, right? Okay, and the last one that always remember, alt season is not coming soon. Why? Because alt season would happening in here. They're gonna be happening in here. Maybe it's in the July. It's maybe mid or late July. It's still possible, but I'm still waiting the exponential moving average 300 in the yellow. I mean the green color like in here. I'm still waiting here. And as I told you, since 1 month ago, I told you that the Bitcoin dominance still going up. When the Bitcoin dominance still in the 42%. Now Bitcoin is already 47%. That's why we have one fall that the Bitcoin dominance going to up. That's why the altcoin is playing. Therefore, I'm still waiting the crash happening in the Theta, but maybe this week we have the pump before everything is crash again because the Dow Jones need to retest to 30%, so maybe another 1%, 2% before we are continue to going down. Okay, I think that's for today. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe and give your comment button. Thank you. See you next time.